I did. I was looking for people of the cave. Do you know where is it?
People of the cave?
Yes.
Come, join us.
Also, like one of the things that I read about this ayah is it was in Ibn Kathir in the
কি করতেছিস আমার সাথে রে আমার এমনি বসে রেখে তো কথা বলতেছিস
Ibn Kathir.
Assalamu alaikum everyone.
Welcome back to the third episode of our channel, People of the Cave. This
Hi,
is
guys.
your host, Musk Brother.
And this is your host Shadman. So,
Wait, my name is Musk Brother, you know.
oh yeah, last episode.
If
Did
you
you
guys
guys
didn't
notice
know, okay, I will show you guys here.
By the way, first of all, we really want to send our condolences and support to all those affected by the Texas
winter storm.
For your information, if you don't know what happened in the Texas, there are actually no snow usually in Texas. Yearly they only have like 0.1 inches of snow, and that already get melt like at the end of the February.
Yes, exactly. And I think several winter storm happened, right?
Yeah.
And also the power outage happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically all of them together, it was like I think they called it a humanitarian crisis already.
Yeah, this is one of the biggest snowfall of the whole year, like of the whole year in Texas, and this is the biggest since I don't know, probably 1986 or 7.
Also,
But-
the roads are blocked, right? Roads are so slippery that nobody could drive. There is no like heat. There is no water.
Yeah.
Like
And I don't know if you guys see the news. By the time we are recording this, there are already 58 people died, and
Yeah.
almost like 13 million people are affected.
Like half of the states are already like under like no water, no heat, or other things, necessary things to live. Just to
Yep.
think about that in a place like United States, something like this could happen is like
This is
already-
very astonishing. By the
Yeah.
way, we have some pics for you guys.
Some of the peaks I saw like
A
snow hanging from the fan.
Yeah.
One of them.
And then there was the whole water pipe burst or gas pipe burst, and
Yeah,
the
that
whole
was
car just went frozen. So,
Also, like the parking lots, all the cars are frozen. I saw one of the pics like that.
Mhm. So, what do you think? Why this happened?
I read some of the news, and it seems like that Texas was not prepared for this low temperatures. So, for example, like the power industry, the gas, oil, those kind of industry, the suppliers, they were not prepared to have this like low temperature. So all of the things, all of the companies that provided them, they
Exactly.
couldn't like operate at that time.
Exactly. Also, one more thing I noticed pretty badly happening is that all the politicians are blaming each
Yeah,
other.
man.
Basically, the Texas governor, I forgot his name, he said that green energy is the main problem because Texas is much more dependent on green energy than the fossil fuel. That's why this whole thing happened, because of the snow, all the air turbine and all the water sources are blocked, and somehow this caused the whole massive outage.
So he said like green energy is the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw one of the video and they blaming AOC. Like somehow AOC is the reason that Texas is going through this problem. I mean, like, it doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. Also, the Democrats, they actually blame the other way. They blame
Yeah,
that
it's the
because
other
of
way.
the fuel that run through the pipe, and because this is a very cold weather right now in Texas, they were not prepared for it, and the whole thing got frozen. Nothing could pass.
There's no water, no gas. Like people are coming out with like creative ideas just to survive, and some of the shelters are opened. Also, I saw like one very disturbing like post. The mayor of Texas, he posted something. He said like this is not our job, like his job, to like provide support for them in time of needs. Like, it doesn't make any sense, first of all. And
Then why are you the mayor?
Yep. And then he says, like, if you are weak, it doesn't really matter. This is, if you are like strong, then you will survive.
This is basically survival of the fittest. You were seeing right in front of our eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Evolution is happening.
I think he already resigned. The mayor of Texas already
And you have
resigned.
to.
After a statement like that, yeah.
What do you expect?
Yeah.
Also, we are seeing one of the senator. I don't want to mention the name. I guess you guys could understand. He went to the Cancun, and just when the news keep rising, and then he just coming back.
Wow.
So, which is a weird thing. One thing I really noticed in this case is the forest fire in California in past July, I guess, past September, and then winter storm in the Texas, and then something that happened in our New York.
Hurricane at Florida.
Yeah, also the hurricane in the Florida.
Yep.
Can't you see the connection? Like, they are definitely connected.
Wait. You are saying the climate change is real?
Oh! And then, now what we are seeing is because of this climate change, a very, very bad humanitarian crisis is arising. So, what as a Muslim we should do? What should we do as a Muslim?
Yeah, exactly. So, I think I saw a lot of like Muslims and other non-Muslims people are coming up and trying to raise money for shelter. I saw one in Launchgood.
Yeah, actually, we are linking it down below in our description. So if you want to donate something and help those families in need, you can. There are new campaign coming up in the Launchgood. Keep your eyes open. This will be a good time to do the sadaqah.
If you are saying that, okay, as a Muslim, I don't live in Texas, or I live in other parts of the world, so why should I like even care, right? So we're gonna just share one verse, like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded us in Surah An-Nisa, verse 36. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, worship Allah and join nothing with Him. Be good to your parents, to relatives, to orphans, and to the needy, to neighbors near and far, and to travelers in need.
So
the verse goes on, but yeah.
So exactly. So what does Allah mean by neighbor near and far? Neighbor near is like right outside of your house, and neighbor far is everybody that you can reach with your hand. And currently, because of the internet, basically the whole world is our neighborhood. Neighbor. So be helpful to the neighbor and try to help as many people as you guys can.
Also, like, there is a big community of Muslims in Texas, and they're very strong. So this is our time to help those people who always like provided like YouTube videos and maybe strengthen our iman.
So our Sheikh Yasir Qadi, he also I think launching a campaign. Omar Suleiman Omar Suleiman is also launching campaign, and other sheikhs, they are also very heavily involved in this.
Exactly.
Other sheikh are also involved in this giving sadaqah.
Yeah, exactly.
So they are the example for us, and we should follow this example. Right?
All right. Yeah.
So now we are saying very heavy tone. I think you guys already losing the interest a little bit. So now we are going to switch a little bit to the story mode. So, what happened this week?
Bro, you're not going to even believe, bro. Something really interesting happened this week. So I had my laptop and it was like acting weird.
You're telling me.
Yeah, that one. If you guys don't know, we do the editing in my laptop. So it's not very like high end or something. It just works. That's it.
We literally saw the audio bars in the editing. And then we edit using that. Because we don't have any clue what the video actually looks like.
We don't have any video feedback. We're just like, okay, we don't see our.
So now is the time to donate to us for the video.
Just subscribe. That would be enough for us. Yeah,
that's enough.
Alright, so my charging port was acting weird. So I look it up Apple Store online because I have a MacBook. So yeah. So Apple Store is there's no appointment. Yeah, there is no appointment on Apple Store, so I need to fix it very quickly. So I went to a third-party store. I'm not gonna name it. They were very like renowned repair store. They have a YouTube channel and other stuff.
They're in Manhattan.
Yeah. So I went to them and they fix it. First of all, they charge me extra, and then they fix it. But then they say that I have problem with my display, which was not even an issue before. I only had problem with my display port. Okay, so it's like I go to the doctor with my like hand broken or pain in the hand, and doctor is like, okay, I fix your hand, but you cannot think or do simple work anymore. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, so I was like, okay, I will check it back with Apple Store. So I go back to the Apple Store, and then they just deattach my display and then reattach it, and it's working perfectly. And then then I put a like, I am a local guide on Google Maps. I put a review, and they somehow saw it. Okay, so and it was not really good, but all of the things that I say, it was
I mean,
true.
I would complain a lot if that happened with me.
Even that's my time to shine. Okay, that's my place to complain. I said everything true, and they responded, and they were like, "Oh, we're so sorry. This should not be happening." And then they just helped me, and they managed the issue. They didn't even take money from me. So win-win situation. They were very like helpful. They managed the issue
very professionally.
Yeah, that's the word. Yeah.
So but
now it's win-win situation for both of us.
So you get all the money back, or
yeah, that's the thing. Like, they refunded me. I was like, okay, you guys did fix something, so you should take. Well, they're like, no, we feel how you going through the problem.
We messed up and we don't want to get our review that bad. So Max brother, I would like to ask, what did you learn from this? What lesson did you learn through this situation?
I think there's lessons for every one of us. That's why I shared this story. The first lesson that would be like, when something happened to your like electronic devices, all of us uses, right, some kind of form of electrical devices. So when it happens, you first check with your retailer, the main retailer that you have. It may be Android, Apple, blah blah. Second step is you can check with the third party to make sure compare the price, but make sure that you know the third party.
True.
And third part is, when you go to the store, make sure that you tell them that these things work and this doesn't work. So if the things that works before doesn't work, that's on you, not on me. Okay. So yeah. And also, lastly,
I think
all the time that I was going through this, because all the homeworks that I do in my laptop. So I was
and
like,
also
asking,
the editing. We don't even know what will happen at the end of the week. So we had no idea how we're gonna edit the video and how we are supposed to upload it, right?
Yeah. So the whole time I put my faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
So you have to keep your calm at this kind of situation.
And you just ask help for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and He will make everything better. So yeah, now I'm sitting with very good laptop. No money spent at all. But yeah,
mashallah,
that's the qadr of Allah.
Mashallah, Allah fixed it for you. So let's switch a gear a little bit.
Okay, let me change. Where is the gear? That gear. Okay, yeah. So
now let's go global.
Okay.
I saw something in the Twitter, and I will probably link the description. Link in the description. Yeah, I will put the link in the description about the video. That the video is actually from the Islam channel. The video is about a K-pop star. He was wearing a shirt with the bismillah written on it, which is pretty, I don't know, I have a mixed feeling about it. So what do you think about that?
I mean, the Muslim community is acting a little bit weird, but they always does that. Like, there is some black sheep, you guys can say.
He's not a Muslim though.
That's the
thing. He's a K-pop star. I want to know what you thought, like having a writing that's like bismillah, one of the famous phrases.
I think it was bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Yeah, the whole thing written on his shirt.
It does give a like negative vibe, that in the name of Allah, the most merciful, the giver of mercy, and then you like start dancing. Yeah, but you can say that to a non-Muslim, a little bit nicer. You don't get super.
So this is the thing. Everybody went into the Twitter and literally smashed that guy, like, because
smashed.
I mean, Twitter? Not literally smash, like
metaphorically.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So they pretty much talked about this guy, that what he's doing is wrong. He's representing the Muslim in a wrong way. So my question to the people who are really complaining about this is, did this pop star, or like this K-pop star, did he know about that? Did he know that wearing this would be hurtful to the Muslim community, or did he just like the calligraphy of the writing? Because we sometimes use Japanese, sometimes we use Mandarin, Cantonese languages in our different infographic or something, just to show that we care, or like we like the basically we like the font of the writing. He probably doesn't even know what it's written over there. So now if we bash that guy in a way that he's gonna feel like, oh my god, Muslims are so much aggressive. We are not aggressive, and this is what other people who are criticizing this K-pop star wearing the shirt should understand, that we have to be much more gentle when we address this kind of situation. Because as you just said, this will hurt a Muslim to see a K-pop star wearing this and dancing.
He's singing and dancing, so it's not really a good impression, but we shouldn't be too harsh about it. We should let them know, like, you shouldn't do this or that.
True. True. You can have difference of opinion about something.
So on to the next one.
So what is our next topic?
Hello guys.
Whoa! So now is the time for Ayah of the week. So what is the Ayah of the week for this week?
So today we choose one of the most famous ayah of the Quran. That's ayah number 152 from Suratul Baqarah.
Oh, that's my favorite too.
Yeah, this is one of the favorite ayah of my whole existence. I don't know how to say this, how much favorite this ayah is to me. So the ayah goes like this in English. So remember, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying in the Quran, remember me, so I will remember you. Be thankful to me and never be ungrateful. So this ayah is very important ayah for us as a human being to even understand the ayah and to work on it. This is basically the whole medication for the depression that we are seeing currently, especially this situation. And you can see that what's going on with our brothers in the Texas. This will be very helpful for the people who are really, really in need right now.
Yeah, exactly. Also, like nowadays we see a lot of cases of depression, like finding happiness. Sometimes people are not very grateful. Like this ayah is the cream of the crop, the bestest the ayah ever could be. Like this ayah, if you just read the translation, this ayah just hits you in the heart. So also I saw in Ibn Kathir that a hadith was mentioned after this ayah, or in the context of this ayah. And the hadith goes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, whoever mentions me to himself, then I will mention him to myself.
MashaAllah.
And whoever mentions me in a gathering, I will mention him in a better gathering.
Subhanallah, subhanallah. I just got my goosebump on there.
Here, goosebump. Okay.
Yeah, and you can see.
What more do you want, for the best perfect being to mention you? Like, who are you to be mentioned for?
So I will just add an analogy to this. So imagine you have one of the most famous scriptwriter or producer or even songwriter, actor, anyone.
I like Lionel Messi.
So yeah, imagine Lionel Messi, like you remember Lionel Messi while you see the game of the Barcelona.
Yeah, but I couldn't meet him.
Yeah, no. And you can't even meet him, and then you just remember him in your mind, and then that person is like, yo, like he call you back just because you remember him. Think about that for a second. How much elated you will feel, right? How much happy you will feel.
Yeah, exactly.
So exactly that will happen. And as you can see, this is very, very important for us to switch to the next topic, because you can see someone is really, really messing with my head right now.
Also, I just want to mention how beautiful is that you have the most powerful being mentioning you.
True.
And you don't need any Facebook, Instagram tags or mention. Really, you don't need to even post any pictures. I think that is sufficient for your whole life. So why don't you just contemplate on this verse alone, and this would be, I think, enough.
Exactly.
Such a huge verse, bro.
Yeah, in the time of most needed. Also, one thing is the thankfulness. So Allah mentioned that we have to be thankful to Him and never be ungrateful. Why Allah need us to be thankful? And He, if you see the ayah, it's very beautiful ayah, and He could say, so be thankful to me and I will be thankful to you. But he never said that because he don't need our thanks. He doesn't need it. Even if the whole world pray to him, it doesn't do any good to him or any bad to him.
Exactly.
Even the whole world doesn't even care Allah exists, it doesn't does any harm to him.
Yeah. Every day there are 70,000 angels that are
Goes
created.
into the Lawh Mahfuz.
And they never came back, and other day every 70,000 others were made.
Exactly.
That's it. We don't like Allah doesn't need us. Okay?
Allah doesn't need
Yeah,
us.
that's
So
it.
we are just
we need him.
we need him. That's
Every
why
time.
we need to be thankful. And how can we be thankful? First of all, with our salah, number 1. Number 2, with our daily dhikr, whatever we can do. Number 3 would be sadaqah. So what will be the best time other than this one to give sadaqah?
We also gave you some
Links.
options. Links.
So go to the link
Yep.
below in the description, and please, brother and sister, please donate for these people. That will help you in this dunya and in the hereafter, inshallah.
Exactly. You guys can also be grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by just subscribing here in the bottom. Also,
This is an effort from us to
we'd be thankful
provide.
to you. That would be our gratefulness to you.
Now is the time for the quote of the day. You are closer to your death today than you were yesterday. So be prepared, for you didn't expect. Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
فاذكروني أذكركم واشكروا لي ولا تكفرون